Can I have the first one, please? Thank you. If you'd like to just come in and take your shoes off, that would be lovely. What I want you
The
to
National
do
Child Measurement Programme is a national programme of weighing children, measuring their heights in school. It happens in reception year and year 6.
Well done. Heels right back, arms by your side, and then chin up just a little bit, down just a little bit. Marvellous.
We use the information locally to help improve services and the way services are developed.
We have 2 trained professionals doing the check. So one will do the height check and then another one will do the weight check. And we position the scales in a way that there is a readout for the weight check and that is just written down and recorded. It's not spoken at any time. So nobody else gets to know about that.
Pop your shoes on and then you could ask for the next person for me. That would be lovely.
We try, if possible, to have a child coming in individually to the room where we will do the growth check.
Hiya, you want to come on in?
The information that we collect is purely confidential, and it's purely down to the parent what they wish to do with that information once it's been sent.
We're going to weigh and measure you. If you'd like to just put your feet in the footprints. That's it. Feet together, heels right back. Nice and straight. The accuracy of the measuring, the height measures are all recommended by the PCT. The scales are regularly calibrated and all the staff that do the measurements are trained.
We measure lots of things in life and we measure lots of things in schools.
Arms by your side, my love. Thank you.
A greater understanding about how their body's developing at the earliest age possible is going to be very important as children go older. Making that comparison at 6 and comparison at 11 is giving feedback which for children is important, but particularly for parents.
If children go on to have a weight problem, they're then at risk of all the side effects of those long-term, like type 2 diabetes, more prone to cancer, high blood pressure, strokes and heart disease. And with this system, if we can encourage parents to come forward for support for their child, we can hopefully prevent all that while they're children and get them into ways of an active and healthy lifestyle.
The children don't seem to have any issues at all with their experience of having their height or their weight measured.
It was easy. Getting measured was no problem.
I don't feel there's an element of embarrassment at this school.
And no, it wasn't embarrassing for me.
Yeah, I feel confident that no one's going to know what I weigh.
We're trying to make it so that it is more personal and try and increase the links between parents and school health so that even if they've got any anxieties before the procedure, perhaps they could contact the school nurse to chat those through if they are worried at all.
Well, an important part of the programme is feeding the results back to parents. So after children have been measured height and weight, a letter is then sent to the parents, and it's very important that parents don't view this as a worry. This is purely about the NHS informing parents about the results for their child and whether you want to consider making any changes.
When I received the first letter from school asking for permission for William to be weighed and measured, I really didn't mind at all. And then a few weeks later we received the results from this test, these findings. And to be honest, I was shocked and upset. It said that William was clinically obese, but to look at William I wouldn't have thought so. I felt like I was failing him as a parent, that I wasn't doing my job properly, I was making him this way, and it hurt. I saw a number on the letter, I rang the number for help, because at this stage I didn't know what to do. They were fantastic, really supportive, really helpful. As a parent, you try and feed your children well, and you have a nice big plate and you try and fill it because you don't feel like giving them enough food if the plate's not full. And one of the main changes for us was the advice I was given about portion sizes. We went out and purchased smaller plates, smaller dishes, so our portion sizes became a lot less.
I used to have quite a lot in. I used to have like loads and loads. The bowl's quite big, which it can carry a bit more. And this little bowl, probably what I have now. Them bowls are quite little. Now I've got the bit like the littler plates. When I eat all of it, it makes me feel full.
All the families lost weight actually. We went out and bought a trampoline. We now bike ride quite regularly, don't we, when we go down to the caravan? We're doing something as a family as well.
I do Tai Chi as well, martial arts and stuff. I was noticing in PE and everything that I couldn't run fast enough like I used to, and I used to sweat more, and at that time I had my inhaler all the time. But now I'm alright. I got a 4 out of 4 for effort.
My advice to any parent, if they're unsure whether or not to let their children do this, is to go for it. There's no harm. These people aren't judging you. They're not telling you that you're doing something wrong. They're trying to help. Ring the number at the bottom of the letter and get help and advice. They were supportive, encouraging, and you need that help. You need to try and help your children, because small changes to the diet and lifestyle can make huge differences.